this I know for sure. But just say really whatever contain to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause I thought I know that's killing me right now. Think of for mom and dad, but don't they do together, 'cause we don't know how. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, you think you've got it, but got it, just don't get it. So there's nothing at all. Oh, we kids are together, but it's always better when there's feelings involved. What they say is nothing's further than what makes it, that what makes it, that what. Love is the exception, so when we end it now, when we're not happy at all. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Like a hand reaching for a handle, but to find that it was never there. Candidly, I can't handle knowing that it's all up in the air. I thought the world ended in March until I heard the doorbell ring. Can't keep from falling apart, but I'll glue back everything again. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away. I'll glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway. Like the wing of a sparrow or a plane drops down a couple feet again to catch the wind that still remains, but I'm left breathless anyway. I thought the world ended in March until I heard the doorbell ring. Just me here standing in the dark, but I'll light up everything again. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away. I'll glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away. I'll glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I unfortunately had a little bit of a rough start. Woke up sick this morning. Had to call off work. But of course, a couple hours later, here I am feeling a little bit better. But, can't exactly come into work now. So I figured, why not do a live stream early? We're still doing a live stream tomorrow. I have a topic in mind, but I figured, why not talk about the Bowblax stuff yet again? Because Bobby responded. But before we get into that, I just wanted to mention some stuff. Oh no, are you pregnant? Yeah, and it's your child, Minna. That's what it is. It's your child, Minna. I'll be filing for child support real soon. Don't worry. um, but so Nick did a final coup de grace stream on Bowblax a few days ago, and it revealed that Bowblax identifies as non-binary. Let me get the Nick stream up. I think he has it on as a stream highlight now. Yeah, that's right, Minna. I'm coming for that child support money. I'm coming for it. Let's see.
Well, because
Is this the non-binary one? Yeah, yep, here we go. So like initially I wasn't going to talk about this because, well, it's like it with the story like I feel like there's nothing where I can really add, like, oh my god, guys, Bowblax is non-binary. you know. But this whole thing,
and you're gonna see this is the whole conversation. You just talk to the guy for 5 seconds, and then you just learn another. Like, this is this is just, yeah. So this is what he thought looked good. I added context, but there's no use going through this thread. It's a waste of your time. We're gonna go through the real thread, chat. We're gonna just run through it. By the way, Tipster is pansexual because he's become so pathetic that he's no longer considered a man. He tweeted that 1 month.
He no longer Tipster is pansexual because he's so pathetic he no longer considers himself a man. Says the person who no longer considers themselves a man. Actually, there's non-binary Bowblax doesn't surprise me. It doesn't really surprise me either, nor do I necessarily care, right? I mean, your sexual identity is your own. But like also too, I feel like you can't attack people and bully them for their sexual orientation and their gender identity when you're hiding your own, right? And like the whole context now of like the Bowblax non-binary tweet is it's hilarious because what he was basically doing was he was like fishing. He was fishing to see if his audience would accept him without coming out. I think that's why he was so upset about Tom's response. Although I'm sure I don't think Tom actually cares that much if like Bowblax was non-binary. You know? It's I don't know, dude. You should have just been out with it, you know? Instead of just trying to fucking fish, see if your audience was okay with it. By the way, he's got that fucking fume vape thing.
7 days ago.
That thing's like $80, by the way. He's wasting his
We'll
money.
see if Augie. I will say Augie's back if he uploads again this year. If he doesn't upload again,
Augie's never uploading again. Not on the Augie channel. Augie's gonna upload on the channels that are actually making him money
this year, or stream again this year, then this was a one-time thing. I hope
when
he
she
comes
told
back,
her
though.
friends
Oh fuck!
she could do
Why did I clicked on shorts? Jeez.
By the way, for some reason, Bowblax 5 was a good idea to make this stream members only. He made this stream members only. Now, guys, okay, so if you're responding to drama, not just covering drama, if you're fume ally smoke cigs like an adult, yeah, fume silly smoke cigarettes like an adult, true mojo. I've seen your content a couple times, dude. You're pretty entertaining. But like, okay, Bowblax, you had to have known this, right? You're responding to your drama on, first off, a secondary channel. Secondly, you're making it members only. What the fuck is Fume? Fume is basically like it's not a vape technically. It's like it's flavored air. Basically, it's like, think of vape without the nicotine in it. So like you still get like the flavor without the nicotine. It's promoted for people who are trying to like lean themselves off nicotine, and also too, like the Fume vape itself is kind of like a fidget toy. So I think that's why he has it. Chew on wood alternative. And Fume, isn't Fume a Willie Mac sponsor? He was sponsored by them a couple times, I would say. Sorry, haha. Flavored air. Yeah, it's flavored air. But Bowblax, you should have known that someone was going to clip this. And people did. People clipped this. What he should have done was he should have just made the stream public, make the money he could make off of it, right? I don't know if he expected it to get out there or not. Like, come on, dude. Come on, if you're gonna bother responding to your drama, you might as well just like fucking make it public. I don't know why you. This is such a fucking weird pussy move to do.
But yeah, I mean, entertainment-wise, I still like them as entertainers. I just feel like
I still like them as entertainers.
I couldn't explain myself properly to them, and
dude, it's always I couldn't explain myself properly. I can't like, and like this is gonna be the stream where he supposedly does that. This is gonna be the stream where he supposedly explains himself properly, guys. But that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen here. It's not. Bowblax got that bag, bro. He makes stream members only whenever he knows people are looking to see him say anything. He did that with the Anissa friend drama too. What the fuck? Bowblax, why are you fucking doing that? Listen, okay, I get it. You know, if you want to entice people to become members, you wanna have some juicy content behind the paywall. But like something like this, people are just gonna fucking rip it. Like, come on, dude.
it kind of resulted in people thinking I was lying when I was just really bad at kind of detail.
I'm gonna quote Jessica here. I'm really bad at explaining things. This is Bowblax right now, guys. This is Bowblax. He's really the Twitter versus guy. You say he's bad at explaining stuff.
Telling what went on. I mean, if they had a camera, like if I had a fucking camera going off that they could see the entire time of my life, they'd understand what I'm trying to explain. But
if you knew me, guys, you'd understand. The majority of the people in that call, if you knew you, just saying, the majority of the people in that call knew you, buddy. They knew you, and they said you were lying out your teeth, cause you outright admitted that you were saying different stuff to them behind the scenes. Well, come on, brother. Also, good morning, K-Hawk. Hope you're doing well. K-Hawk had a good stream last night. Went over some generic Eric stuff.
You know, I don't really blame them. Well, I don't know. I feel like I should have had more. They should have had more trust or benefit of the doubt in me. But
the thing with that, Bowblax, is that you're not giving them anything to trust you with. All your explanations were terrible, man. Therefore, they there wasn't really any room to trust you, dude. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what else to tell you. Brother in Christ, if you want someone to trust you, you're gonna have to give them good explanations for your actions. Broke boy, yeah, Yeah, she said it. That stream was off the chain. That stream was off the chain, yo. That stream was off the chain. Sorry. I gotta make fun of K-Huck whenever she tries to use like modern, like what she thinks like the young people speak. I'm gonna get an angry DM now.
But honestly, I can't complain too much. My dream is to have a plushie with a voice box. Well, stop laughing at Sonic, dude. Yeah, I wish I could do that with the makeshift plushes. They're kind of limited though. Eventually, I kind of do want to strike out on my own and make like the plushes outside of makeshift maybe, but I wouldn't know how to go about doing that.
Dude,
and obviously,
dude, he's gonna become like the next fucking like toy manufacturer. With quotes from your favorite YouTubers inside. Dude, that's a moneymaker right there. Imagine having a fucking like mini lad doll that has like a recording of his response video. That would be great. She's gonna go nerdy. Yeah, that's what she's. That's what K-Hug's gonna do. She's gonna say nerdy. Stop it.
I would need higher numbers on my main. My main's kind of been suffering view-wise.
And whose fault is that, Bowblax? Whose fault is that, Bobby? Bobby, listen, okay? I am not a smart man when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. That's why I'm still at the size I am. This is why I still have the audience that I do. But a dumb motherfucker like me can see the money maker, the printer that was the initial wave of the Mr. Beast drama. You ignored that entire thing so that way you can go on your BPD mania journey. By the way, you were still on Twitter when all this was going down. You were still pretty active on Twitter on both your public account and on your private account. You purposefully skipped out on taking screenshots, clipping up videos here and there, reading tweets. You know how much, like, I don't know the exact figures that someone like Connor has made from the drama. But Connor, man, look, if you look at Connor's channel now, let me exit his exit channel. That's not it. That's not it. Exit. If we look on his exit channel, his most popular videos now are relating to the Mr. Beast drama. Look how many views these videos are getting for him. And he's on like the lower end of like the totem pole. Look at that, over 600,000 views, 400,000 views on like these videos alone. And he like, look at that, 150K, 18K. That's still, I would say that's still decent. About 3K on this one, so like it's starting to diminish out, but like he hit it when it was still gold, and he was able to make money off of it. Bowblax, you realize that you could have had easily like Twitter versus Mr. Beast videos that were like in the millions of views. You could have been set for life. You could have bought, with that money alone, you probably could have bought like shares of Tesla. Screw having one Tesla. You could have just bought like some stock with the money. But no, you were lazy. You felt entitled. And you're in the position now where you have to fucking beg your online friends for money. By the way, K-Huck, I need to borrow like $10,000 if you can just wire that to me.
You know, I kind of tested out the waters with my comeback of the two different types of videos I make. Original Twitterverses and kind of the long form drama stuff.
Bowblax, I am sorry to say this, man, but with how your channel is, if you try to do like personalized like drama videos, it's not going to succeed, at least on that channel. You need to create a separate channel for that. Why? In fact, why not do that? Like, do what Turkey Tom's been doing. He still has his main channel where he releases like semi-weekly like video essays, but he also has the Tom Dark channel and like his like live streams clips channels where he like uploads more regularly. Not as much editing involved, but you get more of his personal take again. Again, you have to go through Mr. Huck, aka Scrooge, Scrooge Huck. Okay, yeah. Don't worry, he'll wire me a small loan of $10,000. Not a problem.
Man, I guess a lot of my subscriber base is, well, it makes sense. It's like from Augie as well, like my initial subscriber base. So, what's annoying about this vid is that everybody's talking about my drama or whatever. But nobody's talking about, like, the I'm Alex drama, and I think that
Dude, like, you know this, Bowblax. You know what happens when, like, someone who's, like, in drama makes a video that's not related to their drama, right? Like, you've seen it happen a dozen times. You should not be surprised that people are commenting on your latest video, wondering why you're not talking about the drama. Dude, Bowblax, like you're a veteran. You know how people react to this stuff, and you're acting like you're surprised by this, man. Okay, this is so pathetic, so sad. Bowblax, why are you doing this to me? You're killing me, Bowblax. You're killing me. Listen, I understand he is going through something mentally, but dude, you're not helping. I don't even know if he's necessarily going, like, whatever he's going through, it's not what he's saying he's going through. I don't think he has BPD. He doesn't have mania. I don't know. I think he's just fucking spiraling because, like, he saw his YouTube channel wasn't succeeding as it usually does. He didn't feel the effort in uploading stuff, and this is where we're at.
I'm like so curious what people think about the I'm Alex drama, like in hindsight with all of it combined. But the comment section just has nothing about I'm Alex, which is probably the most disappointing part of this whole thing. Not the view count, but like the lack of relevant comments.
Also, what is this? Like, what are these thumbnails? What are these thumbnails for? Okay, so like the I am Alex thumbnail, that kind of makes sense. But what the fuck's with this like Twitter versus Nintendo thumbnail? It doesn't really look that good, to be honest. Hang on. I'm reading some of the comments on my phone. Some of these say, "Bro skipped the whole Mr. Beast and Ava situation and came back to report Pow World." And that's from Trash Comments. Oh, this is great. This is great. It's actually impressive how you ignore the Mr. Beast drama completely. Oh god, and this is a comment he responded to. "I might cover it, but since I missed it when it started, I prefer to release a big video on it after it's all said and done with, instead of updating Estine's release." Dude, that's what Twitter Versus is for. You gotta update us as it goes on. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? This was a cope stream, and it absolutely is a cope stream. I'm reading the comments from his like latest Twitter Versus video. "Well, grab some popcorn, cause this comment section should be entertaining. Bowblax more like blow. Oh my god. I thought you were gonna explain why you left. No way he's back." This is awesome. Okay, now we're getting more into comments that are relating to the situation itself. All right. Well, point is, it doesn't seem like Bowblax is dude, man, he missed out on a moneymaker. God, if I was in his position, man, If I was in that position where all I had to do was read tweets and get paid for it, dude, I would make a mountain out of a molehill when it comes to like every Twitter interaction I see. Dude, I make a Twitter versus on everything.
I have some plans to figure out how to revitalize my channel a little bit.
He's got plans, guys. The intermachinations of his mind have plans to how to revive his stuff. Dude, it's gonna work out so great for him.
But the controversy definitely hasn't helped. I guess I could try to like mend it, but I already tried to mend it on like the Augie stream, and clearly there's like some huge. It just sounds like I'm lying when I talk, I suppose. That's kind of the takeaway people are having, because like stuff sounds inconsistent. But the thing about like the time of like saying something to someone and someone else is that when like my mind was just changing.
What the fuck, Minna? Yeah. Minna, what the fuck you trying to do to me? What the fuck? Minna. God damn it, Minna. Apparently you can't threaten to impregnate people on YouTube. No, you can't do that, Minna, because that counts as assault. That counts as you're threatening assault.
You know, but I guess it's a convenient excuse, but whatever, dude, whatever. See, this is why I can't fucking stream publicly, especially, because it's like, fuck. People don't want me to make excuses and take accountability, and I'm trying to publicly, like, just, you know, but I love elaborating and going in depth, and like that's just like what I want to do. Even if like I just like explaining, right?
Something tells me he got high. He got high right before he streamed this, because that worked out for him so well when it came to the Augie stream. It worked out so well for him.
Well, in one part of a video I watched, actually, Aiden hit the nail on the head on one little thing. He said that I was like in really bad shape, which I disagree with.
Dude, you are, dude. I don't know what to tell you. You are. Yeah, like, you know, like my reputation is ruined, and I'm not making money on my main channel anymore. All my friends have basically kicked me to the curb because of how I acted. You know, I'm really doing good right now. I don't know why people are saying I'm in a bad place.
Jacked or well-toned or anything, but I'm like about normal weight and height, so I don't know what he was talking about, but he hit the nail on the head because I was like skimming a little.
Oh, dude, he doesn't want to give Augie the view, so he's watching commentary aids so that way he can respond
through this, because I haven't seen this, and it's like he said let me see, it's near the beginning.
Like, I think honestly it would actually show like a lot of like good faith to the community if lying like ever, and this stream been like there's no pro.
Yeah, that's right. Skip his criticisms of you so that way you don't have to respond to them. just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, Bowblax. Totally doesn't make you look bad for skipping what he's saying about you here.
Like, there always needs to be a clarification. There was always a misunderstanding. There's always one detail that like was.
We just gotta explain everything, and then if people aren't on his side of things, if they don't see his side of things, right, that drives him fucking crazy. He loses his mind over that. He's like, oh, what the fuck? It's like the thing with the lyric skull, right?
It's true, but it's not. I get upset when people don't understand it. I don't need people to agree with it, but
yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need people to 100% agree with your take. And I agree with what Nick says with how you basic like you if you can't get someone to agree with you, you basically like force them into a stance of like agree to disagree with you. Because you can never admit that you're wrong when it comes to stuff. It's always just a big misunderstanding. No one's understanding your point of view because everyone else is normal and you have tism. Ethan is online. Brad takes some music and Josh Bowblax walked into a bar. Oh no. Oh no. Well, let's see. Josh is non-binary now. Ethan is online, is transitioning as we speak. And Brad tastes in music? I don't know. His messages literally say almost verbatim, agree with me or else. The DM just leaks, I mean. Yeah, no. Absolutely. Like he's like in that in the one of the DMs that Nick leaked, he was basically what he was doing was like, listen, Nick, you need to apologize to me. You need to bend the knee so that way I can feel good about myself. Was basically it.
Understanding my point is very important. And I feel like that would be important for anyone. If you're trying to speak and you don't understand and people don't understand.
Dude, when people just don't let you speak. Why won't they let me speak? Why won't they do that? Let me speak. Let me speak.
Understand exactly what you mean. Yeah, it's going to be frustrating for any person, right? So that's correct. Most of these other assumptions are not correct, but whatever. And then another part is like, people thought, and Keemstar said this, people thought I was manipulating. I think particularly when I was kind of like having trouble remembering what Lorek said, but that's because there's just so much going through my head. Like I legitimately just needed it repeated the exact same thing because I had the answer in my head. I just needed the repeat, right?
I just needed the quote verbatim.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry. Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
To you.
Yeah, let's
But
see.
then I went on to say, even though I know you're coming from...
Let's go.
Okay. I guess. But so after you recorded this for your safety and then you went to rewatch it, what was the content in the call you felt that was, I guess, bad or mean to you?
It was the part where my...
By the way, I'm sure you guys have seen the call already, but just to reiterate, the lyrics call essentially was like lyrics being super nice to Bowblax to be like, look, man, like he was giving him advice on like how to handle stuff in the future. Also, good morning, Zero Claw. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, dude, there was nothing in that call Bowblax could use, and I have no reason not to believe this. Apparently, he was in the Xylee big YouTuber hangout server, and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this call to start bully streams on lyrics." Like, come on. Come on, Bowblax. You knew what you wanted to do. You didn't record the call for your safety or bull crap like that. You thought you could get a W on lyrics.
My main issue was that you were saying I give too much like fluff and explanation, and then you still thought I was a manipulative liar, but I was like, but I'm giving that explanation to say that I'm not, and you still believe I am, therefore the explanation would be needed. And
okay, so I was telling you, so what I was doing is, at the time, I'm not saying this to morally flag, but I was trying to tell you behind the scenes, like, hey man, I understand that you want to come across this way and you want to over-explain all of your actions because you want to make people know that you're not actually coming to situations with malice. So I understood that and I tried to explain that to you. But then I went on to say, even though I know you're coming from it from that perspective, the way it comes across to other people is that it looks like just straight excuses, dude. And all this fluff, 3 a.m., bad place because I made the Destiny tweet, that comes across as excuses.
Yes.
So do you still think those are contradicting things? Do you not understand what I'm saying when I say that?
Losing my fuck, I lost. Okay, this is what happened. I know what happened. I had a point to make, halfway through his sentence, but then he made he ended his whole spiel with another question, and that question threw me off.
Little Bobby was a little confused, guys. He was just listen, okay? Bowblax had a perfect response. It's just lyrics like threw him a whammy with that other question. That's it. That's all, guys. That's all. Bowblax is completely innocent here. Lyrics is so good at talking to a friend like that, and Bobby just completely ignores it, and that sucks. He's actually really understanding. Yeah, but what you want to say about Lyrics in that call, he was pretty reasonable, pretty nice to Bowblax. He wasn't really trying to get him as in a gotcha. And Bowblax is like, yes, I shall start all my bully streams with Lyrics because of this call.
Off because I was trying to. I was about to answer the previous thing. What I want to answer
because I made the Destiny tweet that comes across as excuses.
Yes.
So, do you still think those are contradicting things? What I was doing is, at the time, I'm not saying this to morally flag, but I was trying to tell you behind the scenes, like, hey, man, I understand that you want to come across this way and you want to over-explain all of your actions because you want to make people know that you're not actually coming to situations with malice. So I understood that and I tried to explain that to you. But then I went on to say, even though I know you're coming from it from that perspective, the way it comes across to other people is that it looks like just straight.
Okay, here's what the thing is. He said, I know you're trying to explain, but what it comes across to other people is that you're making excuses. But then he said he thinks I'm making excuses, so he is saying other people, but he really means his own opinion as well.
Oh, you got him, Bowblax. You got him. You got him. Hook, line, and sinker. Flamencoing too hard here. I like when he says people. I'm sure he meant it more as like a general statement. I'm sure like he probably included himself in that, right? Like, but Bowblax thinks this is like a really good gotcha moment. It's not. It's really not. Because it does, Bobby. Yeah. Bowblax, I don't know what to tell you here.
And I'm like, well, if you know the explanation, you can not like agree with it, and I'm fine with that. But to say that like you think I shouldn't be making an explanation when you yourself initially didn't understand, it's like, then the explanation is needed. You just don't like it. But it is needed if you're going to have that initial confusion, right? That's what I was trying to say. That's what I wanted to say. But then he
correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Didn't he basically say that? He said that here in the Augie stream. He did say that.
Like tried to like bring up like that you don't see how that's contradictory, and it's like we kind of have both of our own like thought process of how we want this conversation to continue and like flow into each other or whatever, and I'm trying to like he's trying to take it a certain direction before I have a chance to answer what he initially said. So
excuses.
It was just like a bunch of that, and then like I'm like, oh, I forgot or whatever, because it's like, dude, that was after like, yeah. So that's why I kind of didn't understand. But
this is a terrible response stream.
Manipulative.
This is so bad.
And also, my biggest problem with this whole thing, and I'll say this, and then we can move on to whatever, because the chat's not even talking about it. I'm just rambling. But my main core thing of this, right, and I might need to see like more footage and more points of view, and maybe I'll come to a different conclusion, but when I told Nick in call that it might not be PPD, after I previously told him it was 99%, implying that there was a chance that it could not be BPD, right?
When you say there's a 99% chance, that means you're pretty sure that it's almost guaranteed. Bowblax, man. No, don't try to walk it back now. Don't say, well, you see, I said 99%, meaning that there is still a chance I could not have BPD. When someone says, like I'm 99% sure, right? Like when you say you're 99% sure about something, it means I am most definitely right about this, except for like probably like one slight thing. When you say that you are 99% sure that you have BPD and it turns out you have nothing close to BPD, that's called lying, Bowblax. I don't know what else to tell you. Bowblax, you're a lost cause.
I wasn't 100% sure because I said 99%. Maybe I should have said 90.
He be tipping.
I don't know. But when I told him in call, he had no reaction. He's like, "Oh, okay, well," and then we moved on, and he's like, "Well, hope to talk to you again soon." And for days, he had no issue with me retracting my BPD claim to him. One of 4 people I told, right? So, but then he has an issue with it publicly. That's like the main core of it here, is that like Nick had an issue.
Actually, he be boogieing. Well, yeah, oh my god, this polycythemia vera bullshit. Oh. Well, I did say there's a chance I could have polycythemia vera
with me, but instead of bringing it up with me, he waited until I did something that was worth criticizing publicly, and then dumped it all. And that's why I said in the RFC that Nick doesn't have to be my friend, because I don't want him to be my friend. I didn't want to be friends with him.
Dude, bullshit. Dude, we fucking saw those DMs. Dude, you were crying about how much you guys haven't talked to each other lately. These people need jobs, true, Joe. But like, bro, dude. You can't say, well, I never wanted to be Nick's friend anyway. While like simultaneously there are fucking DMs of you like crying and begging the fact that like you guys aren't friends anymore. What? Bro, such a fucking insincere Weasley person. If someone lied to me about something and then later I talked about all their lies, yeah, I include the fact that they lied about a diagnosis, you fucking dummy. You would too, Bobby. Well, yeah, but listen, rules for thee, but not for me. Very important to clarify that, Minna. Rules for thee, but not for me.
I don't want to be friends with him now, and I didn't want to be friends with him or repair the relationship in that stream. So, it wasn't like manipulative.
Oh, bullshit. You were hoping that like you could joke off the whole incident and be like, oh guys, yeah, this is just a normal after hours stream now.
It was, I already cut him off at that point. But yeah, that's about it. I pledged to purchase a new plushie and mock up a prototype. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully the new plushies come out soon. I think my channel can do fine. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of surprised a little bit by...
Oh, he has the analytics opened up. Let's see. He made about almost $500 this month. $500. I mean, that's not bad. That's like I would love to make $500 a month from YouTube. But I don't know. I was confusing opinion was talking in one of the group chats, and I guess like when he was editing for him, Bowblax would make like 8K. Let's see. Someone made a tweet saying how Nick's sweeping for Edwin, cause him to return to comment to the community /chat. Personally, I think I'm okay with it cause his Riz prevent from creating the most destructive power couple in commentary, Bowblax and Olivia Wang. Dude, imagine that. Imagine Bowblax dating a fucking OnlyFans girl. That would not have ended well for them. Bowblax would have gotten canceled a lot sooner if he actually did date that girl. The main criticism for people have for him is that he is manipulative, and these are all examples with that context of him manipulating. Poor. Bro, he's got a fucking mortgage to pay on this shit, and he's fucking dilly-dallying, dude.
Well, it's because of my break and this. Like, this, like, my break was already, like, putting me on shaky territory, but this was just, like, let's say the ice was, like, I was on thin ice with, like, my channel, like, abandoning my channel for 2 months. The fucking, I feel like the controversy just broke it. Normally it wouldn't, but since the ice was thin, you know, if that analogy makes sense. But I'm sure it'll bounce back. I just don't like, there's obviously.
Bro, you're not gonna bounce back from this. If you had the drive to make content, I would say you would have a chance. But Bowblax does not have a drive to make any sort of content, is the thing. Bowblax hardly wants to do Twitter verses, and like, no offense, dude, but like, your fucking gaming videos and the video essays you want to do aren't going to make you money. They're not. Your breadwinner was Twitter verses. And you essentially got rid of your channel's tag. Now someone else is probably has it by now. I'm gonna buy his house. No, Joe, he doesn't live in a house. He fucking lives in an apartment apparently. He doesn't have a drive. He owns a Tesla. True, Wingski. True.
I could try to explain certain things better to give people more clear answers on what happened. But honestly, like, it's over. It was months ago. Let's move on with life. Like, I don't... Like, I tried to explain myself on the...
It's over. It happened months ago. Bro, this is the same dude who constantly makes streams bullying Tipster, by the way. Same dude, by the way. Same motherfucker who made bully stream after bully stream on Tipster. And he's like, yeah, guys, let's just forget about it. Let's just forget about the drama, guys. He is it for clout. Yeah. This is hilarious. Bruh.
The Augie RFC stream, obviously, with the way people were seeing it, I didn't address everything. Because the thing is, I'm seeing the perspective from my perspective.
John, it's common knowledge that you can't hold someone accountable for actions they did in the past. Oh, true. So true, Minna. Silly me. And when he doesn't get what he feels he is deserved, he cries and throws a tantrum. No, he does. He's a fucking child. He's a 27-year-old man-child, man. How is this guy 5 years older than me? How is that possible?
If not from of someone who lived an experience, and I'm trying to translate it to an audience who doesn't understand, including my friends who are like, you know, very upset with me. At the same time, yeah, I don't know. It'll all blow over eventually. You'll find a new niche to build. I agree. I do have some plans coming up.
Dude, see, then this is why he wanted it members only, because he wanted fucking people to like suck him off.
You know what? I just need. This is good because I need a audience that is less closely tied to places like Kiwi Farms. I don't have anything against like Kiwi Farms archiving or their philosophy or anything like that, but
oh, this is great, Bowblax. This is great. Just randomly throw fucking Kiwi Farms in there. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking bite you in the ass. Also, people associate with Kiwi Farms. Nick, Tom, and people on Tommy's news team fucking use Kiwi Farms, but like they're not like associated with Kiwi Farms. What? Bowblax, why would you fucking mention Kiwi Farms? You know better than that, Bowblax. Enjoy all the trolling you're gonna get now. You moron. Love the dead air, Bowblax. I can see why your streaming career fucking succeeded so well. Fantastic dead air.
I did leave one comment. We're getting an essay here. Because I mean, these are kind of like X fans, so I feel like they would have. Augie pitched the stream as a potential redemption arc for me. Then after the stream, I saw the docket was called Total Bowblax Destruction. I'm really into patch up things with Augie, but his deception really bothered me. I feel like making comments like these would get people to hound you, but I want to take the time to be honest here. Sorry for the wall of text, but I need to be concrete. Hopefully my point gets across. I think the Total Destruction is content brain, or rather what has been going on for the past while, and is a bit of clickbait. I mean, he has done that in the past with previous controversies where individuals come up.
Wait, is he reading? He's just reading comments that are like pro him. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
I don't think it was meant to be deception. Okay. Augie did side with Nick, but that's him coming from a bunch of shit stirring up, coming back to a bunch of shit stirring up in the community that was once a tight-knit fist of friends ending off with you. Not in the last year, I guess, as much, but I mean, lying to him directly to his face when he obviously did research beforehand.
The fact that Bowblax calls people his fans unironically is so funny. Yeah, I don't know, like I guess a more neutral term would be like viewers, right? I think viewers would be a better term to use. I don't know about you guys, but like I feel it's slightly pretentious to call you guys like my fans. At least until, we reach that 100 million subscriber milestone, right? And then you're not my fans. You're not my viewers. You're not my fans. You're my worshipers at that point. You get what I mean? But no, it's like seriously, Bowblax, you're not. Bowblax is that, like, you ever seen that meme was like, they don't know I'm a micro e-celebrity. That's like Bowblax right there.
And trying to put the pieces together. I wasn't trying to lie I wasn't lying directly to anybody. I think a big thing was like I came to Connor aggressively with the pitch for the potential lyrics stream or whatever, but I wasn't talking about the stream at that point. I'm pretty sure I was just talking about the call itself.
You wanted to make a stream on the call, and then you were hoping that the call would be like open up like more bully streams for you. You're trying to twist the words, Bowblax. It's not working. It's not working, Bowblax. Why are you lying? You know what, Bowblax? You've been challenged here live on the air. Come on stream. Come on stream, Bowblax. Come on stream and answer for your crimes right now here on Nerdy Live.
Well, maybe I was talking about a stream. What was the timeline of that again? It was...
Oh, he's trying to retroactively, like, change the history of what happened between him and Lyrics now.
Connor, thinking about making content about it, waiting the next day, reviewing the call, deciding to for sure make content about it in the future. Yeah, I have a whole timeline.
Bro, you were fucking in the Xylee VC being like, oh yeah, I got him this time. I got him for sure. I'm a witness. I'm Bowblax.
Actually, why are you still trying to fight? Dude, I don't even know, man. What's up, Sonic Show? I don't know, dude. There's just people like Sonic Show disappointed with me in DMs. I feel like, I don't know. Like, the commentary aids community was like, I don't know. I need to let it go. But
I need to let it go and move on. But here I am responding on stream. Yeah,
who cares about the
perfect
timeline?
right there, buddy. Perfect.
I'm legitimately not trying to lie.
I love how he says that. I'm legitimately not trying to lie. I'm not trying to lie. It just happens, guys. It just happens.
It's probably most think this would probably be a harmless stream over nothing serious, but once I don't even know where the severity is coming in though. Like, where is the severity?
The severity is that you lie to your friends about having a serious mental illness. And that you justified all your like mental breakdowns over the years and your hatred of certain people for that mental illness. That's the issue. That's the issue, Bowblax. And then you reveal that you don't have the mental issue at all. That's what people have a problem with, Bowblax. Bowie, if you can't see why people are mad at you, you're a lost cause, man. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Honestly.
You can clearly tell he was pretty hurt how it went down. Well, I didn't rewatch the stream, so I don't know. Thinking it'd be a quick makeup for a few friends. Maybe a bit of dunking on you and dunking on each other. I just tried to be as open and honest as possible, but I guess it didn't. I'm not disappointed, but I do think your response was weak. I still think a public on main. The Lorex bully stream response was I chalked that up to more of like a disconnect between what people were expecting and what I was trying to show. To me, the feud was still between me and Lorex, but apparently Nick jumped in and said some things. I knew he said some things, but that kind of became the new focus. So my response was focused on Lorex when it should have been, I guess people were expecting something else. I'm not sure.
Bro. This is such a fucking cope, man. Bowblax. Bowie. Is this the entire stream?
You take a break? Yeah, I am. I mean, this isn't really a break. This member's stream. I don't know, dude. I was taking a break, but then I saw the commentary aids upload. That's what happens, dude. I am taking a break, but then like a little thing like.
What? But the little thing like commentary aids re-uploading the terrible debate you had. That's what triggered your response? What? That's what triggered you to make this this members only stream was a re-upload of the debate? What the fuck?
I probably shouldn't even do the stream. Anyway, let me finish reading this comment. I don't know Augie, I don't know Nick, I don't know you. Nobody in the comments here does. But this messy breakup, what's meant? Okay. Well, of once close collection of best friends, it's hard to understand the situation fully. Well, what really? Well, the part of like the friendship thing is we all kind of stayed friendly, but after Augie left RFC, he left the internet and didn't talk to me at all until Christmas.
I see. Like I don't know what things were like for like Nick and Augie. I don't know. From everything I've heard, it sounds like Augie was more in contact with like Nick and everyone else, rather than I don't know. It seems like he purposefully ignored Bowblax for a little bit. Maybe that was for the best, given what's happened.
To say Merry Christmas, and then maybe a couple other conversations throughout the year. Nick has gone on to kind of focus on a different aspect of the internet in terms of a community or whatever. We haven't really been tightening in a year, but I could have gone in everything wrong about you and Augie and any of the others, but in reality, you need a serious break for a day or two. Hash things out with them private. I'm not hashing things out.
No, because then you would have to admit you're wrong. And you're never doing that, right, Bowblax? You can never admit that you're wrong. Because Bowblax is never wrong. Bowblax has like the supertism that lets him be smarter than everyone.
Unless they want to reach out. I'll hash things out if they reach out. I'm not reaching out. No recordings, no screenshots. Dude,
Bowblax. Bowblax. You know that's never gonna happen.
the thing is, I tried to talk with Nick on stream, and it just didn't work.
No, what you did was you tried to like sweep everything under the rug for yourself. And then Nick had to call you out on your bullshit.
I think this entire situation has taken a toll on everybody, I suppose. And the last thing that should
By the way, if you guys want to call in, just go ahead and jump into call-ins, and I'll drag you in when I can.
happen is for it to continue. While I don't agree with how you've taken this entire situation to act as a show, I wish the absolute best for you. I appreciate that. Sincerely, as someone who's watching content, I've watched you more than Augie and... Ooh. Okay, so, see? If they're a Bobby fan... See, this is what I don't know. I want to move on, but the fact that, like...
See, Bowblax thinks he's right, but he also has to, like... he also wants to, like, be a people pleaser. So, like, he kind of, like... he's having, like, an internal struggle with himself, because, like, he kind of has to admit that he was wrong when he doesn't want to admit that he was wrong. Because like he wants to get the audience back in his like he wants to be in the good graces of the audience again. But in order to do that, he has to say that he's wrong. And again, remember guys, Bowblax is never wrong. He's never wrong.
Some hardcore Bobby fans have the wrong impression of me.
Yo man, some hardcore Bobby fans have the wrong impression of me. What the fuck is that sentence right there? Yo guys, I heard some hardcore nerdy fans out there have some misconceptions about me. All right, and this stream is gonna clear it all up.
It is a little disheartening because I just want to chill and relax, like in this stream. Which, by the way, you guys are being very chill. I appreciate it. I hope this doesn't lead to any.
I just want to chill, man. I just want to vibe. I just want to vibe and chill, man. Like, brother. This is a response stream. What the fuck? Good graces with the audience, including blocking the very people that are making memes about it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can't make fun of Bowblax, man. You can't be doing that.
Any drastic decisions on your end. The most drastic shit I do is just like this stream. One of my favorite cast of friends on YouTube. Whoa, wait. Oh! I thought someone got in a car crash. I was like, no! No, I'm in the car. Wait. Dude, I have Tesla, though. It'll save me. Even if you can't fix friendships, especially Nick. Is he hurt? I don't know, dude. I feel like Nick's been looking for a reason to not be my friend for a while, so.
Well, dude, if you look how Nick was handling this whole situation from beginning to end, you could tell he did not want to do the things that he did. The only reason why he fucking like talks about your insane fucking non-binary DMs and you were like messaging him nonstop is because you fucking like try to make it look like he was mean to you. You try to make it look like that he was like making fun of you for being non-binary when that was not the case whatsoever. In me mom's car, beep 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 beep. Jesus, been that.
Whatever. That's a nice comment. I don't know, dude. Okay. I think you won't be able to fully move on Sway unless you dress it properly. Nick outing the NB thing will probably be in your favor. Yeah, man. Normally I would Sonic Show, honestly, but if I want to move away from doing this type of drama in general, which is a decision I made before, like months ago, I feel like continuing to engage in this is not a good move. But if people are really demanding answers, like there's questions.
And you see, this is where Bowblax's mind like fucking breaks, because he wants us to ignore the situation and move on, but fans are demanding answers from him. And again, Bowblax at the end of the day is a crowd pleaser. He will do whatever he thinks is best so that way he can get like the audience on his side. That's why he was always neutral when it came to certain dramas, like within like his like friend group, until he saw like the audience like was like 100% for someone. And then he'd be like, yeah, guys, like, I fucking thought of this the entire time. You know? But people are getting tired of that, Bowblax. People are getting tired of you fucking, like, always trying to be the people pleaser. You want to know why you can never have, like, personalized, like, drama content? It's because, like, you have no backbone when it comes to dramas that you're in. You can't have a definitive stance at it. Honestly, I think that's also why you didn't cover the Mr. Beast stuff initially. It's because you saw everyone was turning on a dog pack in your community, but like the wider internet was still 100% for him, and so you didn't want to rock the boat. I think that's why one of the reasons why you didn't cover it. That you're just lazy.
Unanswered. I don't know. I feel like just answering them in a stream like this would make more sense of anything. Just walk away. It's over now. Yeah, because it's like maybe if like the situation blows up and randomly gets 1 million views, but I don't know. I just don't like.
You're hoping to ignore it. You're hoping to ignore it long enough. Because like, oh, this just happened on Augie's stream. Like, other than his audience, no one's gonna notice. I bet you. And I haven't seen clips from it yet, but like, I bet you, because who is it? Starkilla on the H3H3 team. He follows this community, guys. He doesn't like to admit it, but he follows this community. I bet you he knows what the Bowblax drama is right now. And I bet you somehow, some way, it's going to get brought up on H3H3. They're going to talk about it somehow. And when that happens, Bowblax is going to freak out.
Like, people just didn't have trust in me to explain myself like, obviously I didn't explain myself properly, and that's evidenced by, the reaction and everything, but I don't know, dude. The lack of trust and just assuming I'm lying all the time it's really upsetting. I don't want to be friends with people like that, who just assume the worst before I can explain my.
They're not assuming the worst, dude. They're letting you explain stuff. Dude, Augie said, like, he said word for, like, paraphrasing here, but, like, he would say, well, like, you told me something different in DMs. Like, well, yeah, well, like both's true. Like, you would try to say stuff like that. Come on, man. You gotta admit that Bowblax, you have to admit that Augie and Nick aren't just, like, outwardly believing that you're a liar out of nowhere. You haven't been honest with people. You have to admit that, man.
Myself. Now, if I, like, talk and say all that shit and then they come to that conclusion, sure. Which, to be fair, Augie did, I guess, so I'll be a little less harsh on him. But I don't know. I feel like Nick kind of came to this conclusion about me before the Lorex Bully stream even launched. Like, he was already unfollowing me, making memes about me and stuff before any of that even happened. You broke people's trust in you.
One more spin, bro. Just one more, and he can win this. I know that's what he's thinking. That's what he's thinking.
Well, I feel like they broke my trust because the things you did. Is it just the Rolex thing?
Is it just the lyric thing? Is it just the little dude? Dude, Nick explained it what his issues are pretty well. Is that you're saying one thing in the DMs and then doing something completely different. That's the issue, Bowblax. The issue is you fucking like you manically spam your friends' DMs demanding stuff of them that you have no right to demand. And then you're just like, sorry, man. Yeah, this like, I'm pretty sure I have BPD. And then like it's revealed that you don't have BPD. So your friends are gonna get upset about that. It's flavored stick, yeah. It's either he knows why they're upset and he's just like lying that it's either he knows why they're upset, he genuinely does, or he's just like he genuinely can't see why and he doesn't think he's in the wrong at all. He believes his own lie at this point.
And the thing, no, like, and I feel like Nick's trust in me has been broken prior to any of this. Even in the Boo Boss stream, Nick's trust in me was like nothing. I feel like no one's ever really had.
What? You see, this is the thing with Bowblax, is that he carries grudges with him for years. For years, he carries grudges. And so, like, he assumes that everyone else also carries grudges for that long. Like, dude, Nick, Augie, Tom, Aiden, these guys, like Tipster when he was still in the friend group. These guys they did trust you. They did talk to you about drama. They were collaborative with you. If they didn't want you if they didn't trust you and didn't want you in the friend group post Boo Boss stream, they would have done it. I don't think you comprehend that.
Trust or benefit of the doubt in me, and I have to be like squeaky clean, or else people are gonna assume I'm malicious. I've always had people waiting in the shadows to say like, oh, now I finally have a reason to hate Bowblax. You know what I'm saying? Better let things cool off. True. Which is why the stream is members only, but it'll probably get leaked.
Well, at least you acknowledge that it leaked. It's gonna leak. You should have just made it a public stream, man.
Sure, Fembro, I agree. But I just mentioned it. I agree, but there is a distinct possibility that I have BPD still.
Dude, get a diagnosis from a doctor before you say shit, bro. There's still a distinct possibility I might have BPD. I just haven't gone to the doctor yet. Go to the doctor, man. You should, before you fucking like blurted out you had BPD, you should have just fucking like waited for your doctor's visit or doctor's appointment and then go from there.
And I said 99%. Nick openly said that I said 99%. I said 99%.
I said 99%. So technically I could still... technically I admitted that I might not have it. Again, this is where we get into the... This is where we get into like the technical argument. This is the same thing that like... This is the same thing that Flamenco engaged with. Was that like technically I didn't say I was 100% sure I had BPD. I think shit I was 99% sure. Such a schizophrenic take. Yeah, let me just say that because I messed up too many times. I got too many strikes in the ball field, and now it's all their fault. They gave up on me. Yeah. Bowblax personality disorder. Yeah, that's what he has. That's what he has. Like, I'm sorry, Bowblax, but like, again, when I tell someone that like, yeah, I'm like 99% sure. You know, it's like, yeah, like, like when you say you're 99% sure and things mess up, you have to acknowledge that, yeah, I was wrong there. I was wrong. But you can't acknowledge that, and like you're still trying to say that you're right here. I finally have a reason to hate Bowblax. Like, are you fucking okay? People don't think like that, Bowblax. People aren't out here to spend years getting to know you just to hurt you. But you see, Minna, that's the kind of mindset he has. We remember the last, like we'll go over it later. The last time like Tommy had like a serious issue with Bowblax, his kid was still a baby. Bowblax still hates Tommy and has continued to hate Tommy. In fact, guys, I'll always bring this up during the Bowblax streams. When Mama Max made his initial video making fun of Tommy, Bowblax joined in to take a pot shot at him. Remember, this is the same video that calls Tommy a pedo supporter, that he like Bowblax, like, and we have to remember the Destiny tweet. The Destiny debate that he had with him was 5 years old, and he still took time out of his day to try and insinuate that Destiny was a pedo when he fucking knows the person in the DM, I'm sorry, in the Twitter reply wasn't a child. It doesn't matter to Bowblax, because if you slighted him, like if you slighted him in some way a couple years ago, he remembers that, and he will make sure that he like takes as many licks in as he can to destroy your reputation in your career. This guy has always fought that way, and it's sad to see that. Because Bowblax, I know, like you think that you have enemy, and I can't speak today. I know you think you have enemies everywhere, but like genuinely speaking here, like obviously I'm not speaking for the whole community, but like, dude, you were liked by everyone. Sure, like you had a couple of people make jokes at you every now and then, but people liked you, man. People thought of you as like a relatively wholesome creator in this space. And you ruined that. You ruined that for yourself. You had a good thing here, man, and you fucked it up.
Right? And I still think that I might have it. And it was just casually talking to a friend, like, oh, I think I might have BPD. I'm pretty sure I apologized to Nick for my outburst on him just straight up. I didn't try to blame it on BPD. That was just like me giving him an update on what was happening.
Now you were saying it was because of BPD. You were giving him the reason for your outburst.
Because I thought he was worried about me as a friend. I thought he was worried about me as a friend, so I was trying to give him up.
He was worried about you as a friend, dude. He was. He was worried about you, dude, but you fucking were schizo posting his DMs.
Dates. I wasn't trying to make excuses. I was trying days later to give him updates on my physical and mental condition because I was just hospitalized, and I thought he would care as a friend.
He did.
It wasn't me trying to say, like, make excuses. I'm just trying to, like, make sense of what's happening to me, and I'm speaking a little bit openly with a couple people, mentioning that I probably have BPD. Now, 3 people I said definitively. Nick, I said 99%. But I would have corrected them with it later. Like, I corrected Nick. Like I said, I'm not really sure with Nick later. I did say 99%. And also Nick, when I mentioned that to Nick didn't have any reaction, and then said, "Okay, dude, I have to go now, but we'll talk in a couple days. See ya." Like it was all chill. And then apparently, like, it's an issue days later. He never told me it was an issue. If he told me it was an issue,
dude, you hang on. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to find his initial. How many pull-ups do you think they can do? I think Bowblax tried to do a pull-up during VidCon and he failed. So I'm gonna say he can't do any. And where's the initial? Where are the initial leaks? He lied. Is this it?
I mean,
how am I supposed to be friends with
just...
somebody? Thing Josh did, following his whole day, even when there was literally.
Yeah, where are the DMs at? Where are the DMs? Oh no, it's not in this highlight. Red flag, yeah.
1 month ago. This was after he told everybody he was non-binary. He told, dude, there are people in have a misunderstanding. It reminded me of that. I'm actually in a really good, happy mood right now. And I'm glad we're still friends and got past those beefs. You're awesome, man. LMAO. I get what you mean. I get it, dude. I understand. I get the lore. Base, dude. I totally get it. Jesus Christ. And then he posted the tweet. The tweet on screen right here, if I remember correctly, this is going to be the, this is the Destiny tweet that we reviewed on every fucking stream and in the video. This is the Destiny pedophile boosting tweet. I pulled a king of nothing because something else in my life recently happened, and it got me fucked up. I shouldn't have been on Twitter or tweeting. Don't worry about it, dude. It's not the worst thing ever. It was just a tweet, but like, don't do stuff like that. Apologizing 100% makes it not pulling a king of nothing. I won't.
Oh wait, you know what? Hang on. It is. It's the one where he's just reading. Yep. Here we are.
So recently, I was watching my favorite live streamer, Augie RFC, EPD. Nothing because I don't like his rap song. Tweeted. Bowblax.
Hang on. Where is? Because he reads the DMs in this too. Oh, here we go.
Relationships with his friends. Bowblax genuinely believes that he and Destiny are enemies locked in a forever war, despite Steven, on most days, probably not remembering that Bowblax even exists. When Bowblax doesn't like you, he will maliciously attack you and try to endlessly justify it as some sort of misunderstanding.
Yes.
But does that give you the right to push a tweet with, again, someone we know? I know Courtney, you know Courtney, we defended Courtney with Alberto last year. Do you think it's fair to like take a tweet like that completely out of context to paint somebody as a pedophile because you have a grudge against them?
So I saw, like, in the tweet you see like Destiny's messages, and like the joke he was making, I knew he wasn't being a pedo, but he was making a pedo joke. So you retweeted someone who's calling him a pedophile, and you're like, oh, he's clearly joking about this, but it's valuable to.
Also, look at how he frames the tweet. Look how he frames the tweet. This is why he defended Mr. Girl, despite the fact he openly and proudly proclaimed his sexual attraction to minors. So, like, you're not like making fun of him for the joke there. You're very clearly stating that you think he's a pedo. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do here, bro. Also, guys, I see you in waiting the call. Don't worry. We'll get you in when we can. We'll get you in when we can.
Like, I don't know. I wasn't trying to. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with me, and I'm not always gonna have the right answer right away. But I can like. Yeah, I don't know. It's just upsetting because I was trying to talk to him as a friend, but he felt like I was talking to him as a YouTuber. That's a thing, and like.
Winsky, it's called Schrodinger's Bowblax. He might have BBD. Schrodinger's Bowblax. He might have BBD. He might also have Alzheimer's or cancer. He might also be dead.
If my DM conversation with Nick was never meant to be public, then I felt like I was dealing with the situation on a friend-on-friend level. There was no public knowledge of any stuff, so I didn't feel like I needed to talk to him like a YouTuber or like an audience will potentially see our DMs. I just felt like, you know, I wanted to, I don't know, I just really, I felt like guilty for how I treated Nick, so I wanted to give him updates on my mental health in order to give him peace of mind. So that's why I kind of messaged him a lot specifically. But I think I should have just kept more of a distance. Even if you don't have a firm diagnosis, doesn't mean you aren't allowed to have a mental episode. No, it's definitely mania to an well, it's not you can't. The doctors would have to check me out. But
He's trying to do what he did during the stream where he's like, wait. They said I can't do that until I have a diagnosis. I have to admit to that.
pretty much, I mean, I expected to have a manic episode at some point in my life. I just didn't think it'd be now.
What? Yeah, I expected to have some sort of mental breakdown in my life.
But it makes sense with all the pressure on me, financially, family-wise. There's like a bunch of different pressures going on. Like a lot of stuff is leaked on the internet, but it's only like probably 25% of what I'm dealing with. Maybe 50 at this point, honestly, because I know some stuff leaked about my gender, which was again my fault. I was being a little too impulsive with a tweet. I'm always very reactive, impulsive, but and I can get into detail with that later, but I just don't think it's a good time to elaborate on that. Maybe in June or some other time. But I mean, I also want to establish a fan base that's a little less transphobic. I think here on Mayo Monkey, like you guys in chat and stuff who've been watching a lot of me, I think
Wait. I want to establish a less transphobic fan base. Bowblax, may I remind you on the Mayo Monkey stream channel, your highest viewed streams are you making fun of Tipster and his trans friend. Bruh. What? This is not Bowblax, listen, okay? This is not gonna work out, man. I don't know what else to tell you. This is not gonna work out.
my close fan base is chill, but I've seen a lot of Troon and stuff like that. I don't know, dude. I just need to talk about different things. You know, I've been doing hardcore drama, like, in the depths in the weeds for 5 years. Let me just talk about Mr. Beast and call it a day at this point, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, okay. I hate this. I hate when drama YouTubers, as soon as they get into drama, they're like, yeah, so, like, I don't like drama anymore. We're gonna have a more positive vibe, with what my future content's gonna be now. Everyone loves drama until they're in it. And granted, you know, who knows how I'll react when I eventually like get into like some big controversy. Right? But like I don't know, outside looking in, when you're a drama YouTuber and you make your money off of talking about YouTube drama and you laugh and you make fun of people who are in those dramas. You can't, like, when that eventually happens to you, you can't turn around and be like, we all need to be more positive, man, because that's so performative. It shows how fake you are. Because like it just shows like a rules for thee but not for me type of attitude. He bullied too much to see himself become the animal J. Smith. True. I'll give you controversy. Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, Minna. I'm sure you'll find a way.
Oh yeah, one of my sisters is non-binary. But yeah. But it was, She also told me to use it as a cover, but it is true.
What? So your non-binary sister told you to what? That sentence isn't making sense. So like with your like non-binary tweet, your sister told you to use that as a cover for when people asked you about it in your DMs, or you talked about it with people in your DMs? What? That's not making sense.
It's true. So both are true. An episode is fine. Yeah, I am responsible for my actions, 100%. And you know, even with like the freak out on Nick, I don't know how much of it showed, but obviously there's like grains of truth of how I feel in that thing. Like I was very tired of Nick bringing up Destiny like all the fucking time. Every time we call, he's like, "Oh, Destiny, that dude, I just got fucking access to Destiny's Discord." I'm like, "Congrats, Destiny this, Destiny that." What? The one time I mentioned King of Nothing in a joke, he flips out.
Bowblax still thinks it's about King of Nothing. It's Bowblax. It's not about King of Nothing anymore, man. I don't know how else to explain that to you. It's never really been about King of Nothing. King of Nothing is a symptom of the greater issue that everyone has with you, man.
He can make Destiny. He makes Destiny jokes to me. He makes jokes to me about me to Destiny. He did that in the little like kind of Zoom educational thing that he was having with Destiny, Actman, Willie Mac, whatever. You know, you can make Bowblax and Destiny jokes, but if I make jokes about King of Nothing and Nick, that's a big issue. There's like, it's just double standards, and really, it's just really frustrating. See, this is what I have an issue with too. Like people like Spoops, like it's not about King of Nothing. Yeah, it's about a lot of things. I don't know what everything like. I guess the core. Dude,
Bowblax, that was a comment critiquing you. You're mentioning King of Nothing, and we're trying to tell you that it's not about the King of Nothing thing.
About a lot of things. I'm just saying how I feel in general, dude. It's just like everything's just so drama based, dude. Like I'm not saying the right things for.
Oh, really? The drama YouTubers saying everything's being drama based. Pot, meat, kettle. Like, oh my god, man. Okay, you know what? I think we get it at this point. This is crazy to see after all those DMs were leaked. He's blowing. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was crazy. You know what, guys? Okay, we're done. We're done with that. I think we got the gist of what Bowblax was saying there. So here is tweet under here. And it says, "Well, Josh finally managed to piss me off for real this time. Stay tuned for a banger tweet from Nicholas Diorio incoming." And then here is the tweet right here. It says, "Tommy C has given me these messages to release. Full disclosure, this is possibly the worst one. Bowblax hasn't spoken to Tommy since January and revealed his fake diagnosis in July. There was no meltdown to Tommy. He wasn't even aware of the one that happened with me and Alex. To Tommy, this was completely out of the blue. Bowblax apologized for everything and anything over the years, using his fake BPD diagnosis as an excuse. That's everything from fainted and Instagram wake up to current day. He wasn't responding to a manic meltdown in July because Tommy wasn't aware of what one had even occurred. He said, sorry for everything over the years, lied about the BPD diagnosis, and claimed he was getting help. Totally unhinged behavior. This was the dagger Tommy forgot he even had. That's how little they speak. Also, how you doing, that Amber chick? Hope you're doing well. So here are the DMs. I know it kind of cuts off. I'll make sure to properly read them and everything, so that way everyone gets full context. Hey man, I know we are cool, but I want to apologize for my weird behavior over the years. I had to go to the ER and not diagnosed with, I think he meant to say got diagnosed with BPD. That's why I had outbursts and was weird, but I'm getting help. And Tommy says, W good. Just take care of yourself. Then he continues to say, just wanted to let you know I respect you and your grind. Just want you know I respect the grind, playa. Respect the grind. Thank you, man. And also congrats on 50K on Shot from the Point too. I know you grinded hard for that, and I shouldn't have been such a dick about it. He says thanks. It's just Tommy, just thanks. I'm taking the week off of drama, but if you'd like, I'd like to have a conversation with you and shoot the shit. Oh my god. Imagine he's like, because I know Nick got a similar DM, but like he included having like a gender discussion. Imagine Bowblax trying to have like a gender affirming conversation with Tommy C. That's gonna go super well. Super well. Yeah. When I get back, something can be worked out. Awesome. And it's not for content. Just want to improve coworker relations. Dude. Oh my god. Nick said coworker one time in an argument, and Bob was like, yeah, everyone's my coworker. Everyone's my coworker here. Lol, says Tommy. I know you thought I'm a content clout goblin, but I'm not, LMAO. We are good. See you later, man. Thanks for being kind. We are good. Have been. Don't worry. Awesome, Tommy CW. Later. And then he sends him the Tommy C tweet. Bro. Oh, this is great. This is absolutely fantastic. Bowblax. Oh, Bobby. Oh, Bobby. This is not good for you, man. Anyway, here is a 6-minute long vertical video from Tommy C. Because why not?
So if you're asking yourself right now, I thought you want the best for Josh, and you said it a couple times, and you just want him to, go back to make Twitter verses. You don't wish any ill. Why would you leave this to Nick? Well, there's a couple reasons. Let me tell you what happened. Back in July, I had a phone call with Nick while I was in Gran Canaria. He told me that Josh had a really bad breakdown, and that he was super, super concerned with him. You know that because of the stuff that Nick leaked over the last couple days. He called me in Gran Canaria, and I said, oh, man, that's bad. That sucks, right? Give Josh my best, all right? Tell him, people care about him. We care about him, all right?
By the way, Tommy's been the nicest person to Bowblax throughout this entire deal. Well, him and Dave, but I don't think Dave's really covered it that much. But Tommy's been the nicest he can be throughout this entire situation. And it just it's so funny when you remember the context of Bowblax has hated this guy for years for almost no reason.
And that was, I guess, the BPD. And the stuff that really stuck out to me was the non-binary stuff. All right. Well, I was like, give my best. All right. I hope everything works out. I guess Nick told him because he came and wrote me what you see here. And of course, he used the BPD lie, which actually, I don't have a problem with that because that's out. He's lied to everybody about that. So around July, so I'm just one more person on the list. And so Nick calls me today and says, did Josh tell you he had a BPD? And I'm like, I don't think so. Well, he's out there on stream right now saying you're the only one that kept your mouth shut. I was like, well, if he
Spaghetti-O.
did, I don't remember. So I went back. I haven't spoken to Josh. After the boogie thing, I think I got my money back. I spoke to Josh real quickly, and he's like, Tommy W. I was like, thanks, man. Something like that. And I looked at it, and of course, it has the BPD lie in there. And here's what pissed me off. It also has the other line. I know we've been good. You know, I just spent the last couple of days with the whole Tommy C. Pills things. Did he say the Tommy C. Pills after I told Nick? And I don't know. I gave him my best because, by the way, at that point, like, this is years before we've had a problem. Years. I haven't had a problem with the guy for years. Like, my child was a baby the last time I was angry with him. All right? My child's 8 now. So I saw that, and he says, I know we were good. Yeah, I know we were good. There was no issues. But he's telling people he needs to take pills because I make him, like, irrationally angry.
Don't remember this broadcast, this Nerdy Live episode has been brought to you by the Tommy C Pills. Make sure you take your Tommy C Pills today, so that way you stop hating an Irish guy who lives in Germany.
I'm thinking that he hates me just as much as he hates Destiny, and he's lied to me about being cool because this isn't the first time that I found out that I thought we were cool and we weren't. So that pissed me off. But here's the clincher. Again, nothing to really do with BPD. It's like, that's like no shit. He's lying to everybody about that. I don't even care about that. I've heard it before. I just found out tonight because most people that work with me, I forgot. He just wrote me that. I said, okay, get better. And I forgot about it. But this is what really so pisses me off because, all right, this pisses me off. We're not Kiwi farmers. We're not adjacent to Kiwi farmers. Do we use Kiwi farms sometimes to do the drama stuff? I'm not a Kiwi farmer. I listen to Josh's streams. I'm not connected to Josh at all. He's been very vocal that he hates.
Side effect includes impulsive lying. Side effects include diarrhea, impulsive lying, wanting to be non-binary, and many other side effects. Make sure you consult your doctor before you take your Tommy C Pills.
It's my content. That he thinks I suck. So I don't really care about that because he's not the only guy in the world who thinks that. But we're not connected, so he's using the sort of Keffel's tipster-esque move to make us like the Kiwi Farms degenerate. You know, you may hate us, but we're not them. You might even like them more and hate us. But we're not Kiwi Farms. That pissed me off. That pissed me off a lot because it's the same fucking move that he pulled with Nick the other day. He's trying to paint us as like just madmen. When the fact of the matter is, he put himself in the gun sights of Kiwi Farms, not us. So he's getting a lot of Kiwi farmers out there fucking with him. It's got nothing to do with us. He did this. All those guys did this. If you look, from you go to Chris Chan on down, they all, Boss Man Jack, they all did this. And Josh is no different. We didn't do anything to him. I'm sorry. Nick and Doggy and a lot of other people, for that matter, have been carrying water for this guy for years.
Yeah, no, Tommy wanted, like, when Tommy was actually angry with Bowblax, he wanted to, he wanted to get rid of Bowblax since day one, practically. Nick and Augie would always vouch for him.
I haven't had a problem with him in years. My child was a baby last time we had an issue. Was barely walking. And he's 8 now. He's like in 2nd grade. So, I mean, that's what pisses me off to no fucking end. Not the BPD. I guess he was just lying to everybody about that. It's just that, you know, he really hates my fucking guts. And no matter how many times we're like, we're good. And no matter how many years go by, it don't matter. Same thing with Destiny. And now he's running around telling people, I got to get out of here and start my own community. Good fucking luck. Because, you know, I guess the Augies and the Tommies and the Nicks and the Turkey Talk were Kiwi Farms adjacent. It's just not true. We're like everybody else. We just read Kiwi Farms, and we're not a part of those fucking mobs. You put yourself in front of them, and you started to resent the people that were protecting you from them and public embarrassment. I don't know why you did that. Why you would do that? I'm the one that told them to drop you 5 years ago. They're the ones that...
Dude, honestly, Nick and Augie have probably been like the best like online friends that you could possibly be to Bowblax. And Bowblax is just like, they've been wanting to get rid of me for years, man. They've been looking for an excuse to get rid of me.
Protected you from doing what you're doing now and becoming like a legitimate... Everybody calls each other a lolcow, right? Yours is like legit. They got you now. And what I've been saying the last couple of days, you know, Mr. Good Tommy that just had your back the whole time. Stop! And you keep doing it. You'll keep doing it after this. If anybody needs to, go look at Bowblax and open folders, because you'll see the same behavior pattern. And again, I was over this, my issues with him. Have I done meme titles about him and goofed on him? What have we've had him on for love phone shit? You can't trust a guy.
So, Tommy, after he made his little Twitter video, he sent it to Bowblax, and the DM says this: I haven't hated you in many years. I just have a small amount of resentment towards everyone who's slighted me a bit, and I felt it going away when I got on new meds. So I was hyped and said to Nick, I don't even hate Tommy anymore, or something along those lines. I'm just happy and made an exaggerated statement. If I hated you, you'd be blocked, lol. Small, it's been 5 years, and you tell people you need Small, it's been 5 years, and you tell people that you need meds to deal with me 2 months ago? I'm sorry. I can't believe anything you say. The block excuse means nothing to me and proves nothing. I am not debating this with you. If you made your bed, this DM is over. Good luck, Josh. I guess Bowblax truly hates him now. Bowblax truly hates him now. Tommy C speaking the truth. Listen, okay. I've made it an objective now to never be on Tommy C's bad side, because whatever Tommy C says about you becomes true in the ether. And I'm sorry, I'm not having what little online career I have be destroyed. But guys, we reached that point in the show where we let you have a call in. So guys, if you want to call in, just join the waiting area, and I'll drag you in. First, we're gonna have Horror House Media. Horror House Media, how are you doing today?
Well, guys, we reached that point in the show. Where we let
can you pause the stream? Hey, we have some
guys,
feedback.
Yellow.
Hi, Horror House. What is your opinion on the Bowblax situation?
Oh, fucking just absolute stupidity. This is the definition of what happens when you let stupid people have a career on the internet. Just the absolute definition.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, he had it made. He was like Boogie and Wings and a couple others where he had it made. And he just blew it up for no reason.
Yeah.
Blew his entire career up for no reason. And he can blame all the meds and all the mental diseases that he wants. He can make up all the lies that he wants, too. But at the end of the day, like Tommy C said, it's his fault. He did it. He did it to himself.
No, very true. Very true.
And it's just, I look at him the same way I look at Review Tech USA. You
Really?
made yourself a locale. You made yourself a locale. Because at first I was like, why does everyone hate this guy so much?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I watched Nicholas's video, I was like, well, I can see why. He's a fucking two-faced snake. And I'd hate to be friends with him.
No, yeah.
Something like that.
Imagine towards the end, I imagine it was probably very annoying.
Well, because the thing is, like, he's willing to flip on you on a dime. Like, the moment you make one little joke about him, he loses his mind on you. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want anything to do with people like that.
I don't blame you. Closing thoughts, Horror House Media.
Closing thoughts. Bowblax, in my opinion, just needs to fucking go. Get off the internet. Go find a different job. Stop making videos. Clearly, this is not for you, and you need to go. Because otherwise, I see this going down the dark side Phil path, or even worse, the Chris Chan path.
The Chris Chan path, yeah. Now, hopefully, it doesn't go down that route. Well,
that's just what I feel can happen. But anyhow, I appreciate you letting me on.
Oh yeah, no problem. Take care, Horror House Media. Thank you for calling in. Okay, we have Twilight Midna. Twilight Midna, you're on the show. Twilight Midna. Oh my God, guys! I have to mute Twilight Midna right now. She is saying the most racist stuff right now.
What?
I knew that would get you. On mute.
I didn't. I just wanted to say that I can fix him.
You can fix Bowblax. You can fix the autistic man child.
I can. I definitely can.
Well, aren't you married?
Yeah, but he just needs a friend.
Okay. Just a really good friend.
I can be that friend. Yeah.
You can be that friend.
I can enable him.
Oh,
and I can tell him anything he wants. You know, if he doesn't want me to tweet about him, I would also take those tweets down. Because that's what a good friend does. They take tweets down and they don't subliminally send you messages through the metaverse of hatred like Nicholas did.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You see, Nick knew what he was doing when he was setting up that RGB light for his fridge. He knew what was going on.
It was a planned attack. I also think it was a bit of terrorism, honestly, because it was American against the Canadian.
True.
True. Yeah. And that's the true crime. Bullshit, lying your ass off. I don't lie. That's the one thing about me. I don't lie.
You know who else says they don't lie? Liars.
Yeah, Bowblax also. And that's why we would be such good friends. And that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you for calling in, Minna. Thank you for calling in, guys. She left the call. Guys, Minna does art every now and then for the community. I've used her art and thumbnails before. Make sure that you give her a follow on Twitter so that way she has more incentive to make art. We have a final call in. As always, it's Nintendo Mail. Nintendo Mail, what are your thoughts on the situation? And how can you relate this to Fire Emblem in some way?
How can I relate this to Fire Emblem? I don't think there is a way to relate this to Fire Emblem.
No, there's not.
No, there is absolutely not. This is a Sonic issue, and it needs to be addressed.
No, this is a different breed of tism.
This is a different breed of tism. This is definitely a different breed of tism.
Okay, so Nintendo Mail, as the new representative of the tism community in commentary, how do you feel right now?
I feel like Bowblax kind of fucked himself.
Yeah, well, now you're the new representation of tism people. How do you feel about that? You feel like do you feel responsibility on your shoulders?
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, okay, you got to represent your people well, unlike Bowblax.
Yes, I do. I know that.
Thank you for calling in, Nintendo Mail. Hope you have a good one.
You too. Bye.
What was that there? Bye. We love Nintendo Mail here. We love Nintendo Mail, despite the fact that he's a terrible Among Us partner. want to point that out there. He's a terrible person to have as like your imposter buddy. Anyway, guys, it is time to recognize all the members, the sponsors of this show. Thank you guys so much. First off, we have the one, the only. We have Pigeon Salad, who's been a Super Nerd 3, the $9.99 tier, for 9 months now, which is insane. Thank you so much, man, for all the support you give to the channel. Like, seriously. And then we also have GG Hearts, who is the Super Nerd 2 tier. She is the $4.99 tier, and seriously, thank you again for the support. And then finally, guys, we have the Super Nerd 1 tier, which you can join for just 99 cents. We have Lady Nurse, J1K, K-Huck, Micken, McMuffin, Daniel J, and Annie. Thank you for all the support the members give to the channel. This is Nerdy John, signing out. And remember, if you're going to lie about BPD, make sure you do it well.